Hi guys, welcome back to more episodes of The Walking Dead. We are finally on the season finale, so this is going to be episode 16 of season 5. The end of that last episode, Rick's had enough, pretty much, of this Alexandria and everyone in it. They're weak, they are not living in the real world, and they're seeing our group of survivors now as a threat, and it's kind of just made it worse. But I'm biased. I'm on his side. This is what this show does to you. That woman's husband was eventually going to take it too far. He's pretty handy with his fists, which I was kind of surprised at, because usually guys who are inclined to abuse and beat their wives are usually cowards, but he gave quite a good fight to Rick. I mean, he wanted to kill him, but she's turned up, stopped it, and he's given his whole speech as to what they should do and that they need to be in control and in charge of all this now. I have a feeling there's going to be a mass exodus here, or the whole of Alexandria is going to come tumbling down. I have no idea. Right. Should we get on and see what happens in season finale? This is episode 16.
What's the W for?
W. We've been seeing
The
that.
first settlers here,
Right.
they put bounties on wolves' heads. Sometimes we find camps, we run through them. We have traps too.
Liberate them, do you?
It's not like meeting like this. I want everything you have,
That's the problem.
every last drop.
Can I keep a little of it? Just to get me through a day or two, just to keep me alive?
I'm taking you too. And you're not exactly gonna be alive.
You're not concerned that this man has parted an eyelid? Okay, here we go.
No.
Holy crap! Huh. He didn't even have it loaded.
I couldn't tell you about the gun.
No, you couldn't.
Oh, you wanted this place.
We had to stop being out there.
Deanna's planning to have a meeting tonight. For anyone who wants to.
To kick Rick out?
To try.
We don't know that. They're guarding the armory now.
We still have knives. That's all we'll need against them.
Yes, it is.
Carol grabs Deanna. I take Spencer. You grab Reg. Glenn and Abraham cover us. Watch the crowd.
Like a terminus.
No, we just tell them. They give us the armory, and it's over.
You see, no, I don't necessarily see that Rick screwed up. The only screwing up part, to me, was the kind of speech that he gave, the raw, hard, fat, cold truth speech that he gave was probably a little too much on top of the event that had just happened. But going after a man who is beating his wife and then he's the one who goes for him, that's, like I said, if this was still a society and not just a very small community, that man would be facing charges and probably going to prison and being separated from his wife. Rick was stepping in because he likes her anyway, but I just feel as though everyone's treating this as though Rick's completely in the wrong with everything. I don't think he is.
The meeting tonight.
Maggie, if we could talk
I
about
want to talk to everyone about what happened and what we need to do about it. If it includes sending Rick away,
We need
it's
to
not
know.
gonna work. It's not leadership.
Well, tonight is just a forum.
No, Maggie's
For
right.
people to say their piece.
No, Maggie's
And I'll
right.
make the decision
This woman already
from the
knew.
beginning. He was frustrated.
The problem is, this woman, if she's going to be a leader, needs to realise that Rick and everyone else here is just like how you would have to look at mitigating circumstances for any sort of crime like this in the normal society that we used to have here, that in effect this is like a soldier that's come back from war who has severe PTSD with what they've had to do out there and what they've needed to commit to be able to continue to survive and live. And you already compromised the situation by admitting and telling us you already knew there was a problem and you stood by and you let it happen because you just thought it wouldn't get any worse. And that's not how you lead at all. No matter what happens in the show, you are not going to turn me against our group.
I don't want to lie anymore.
You said you don't want to take this place. And you don't want to lie? Oh, sunshine. You don't get both.
You can't have both. And Carol can make hard decisions. We've already witnessed that.
Tobin.
You look like you've been bit by mosquitoes.
I might have to threaten one of them. I could have to kill one of them.
You won't.
I might.
I'm sure that's a quote of some sort.
We can't find him. Sometimes they slip away. It happens.
Or they could be dead.
You don't come across something like this every day. We need more people. And we'll find them. But when we do, we'll need to feed them.
Unusually, for once now, I'm actually not expecting some sort of big finale this season. The writers of this show are very good at misdirection and making something appear inconsequential when it's not, and vice versa. Oh, bugger, shit, no, that is not a trailer full of cans. What was I just saying? That's way too many, Okay, that got out of control quick. I got the W's.
Only a couple of hours, something come by and we'll follow it out. There's gotta be something in here we can use to block the view.
I could kill you right now.
I wish you would.
I could. They'd believe you tried to hurt me.
I can tell them anything I want.
Believe that. The way this is played out, you have a chance.
I wish the old cow could see her right now.
You're here. Your wife's there. You're a small, weak nothing.
Correct.
Listen, I saw you with your group out there on the road. Then you went off on your own by the barn. I knew I had to bring you people back.
I'll lead them out. You make a break for the fence.
What are you, nuts?
No.
You're surrounded.
This was my fault.
It wasn't a question. Is that your decision? Just let me finish my smoke first.
We fight.
Together.
We go for the fence. We do it together.
Morgan! Yes! Come on. No, samurai type. You've got no one. Come on. They won't know him, will they? Daryl won't know him. Does Daryl know him? No, he doesn't.
Morgan.
Why?
Why?
Because you're one of the good ones.
Because all life is precious, Daryl.
I have good news. We do. We have a community not too far from here. Walls, electricity, it's safe.
But I'm on my way somewhere. Fact is, I'm lost, so...
Where? Ever since we met him at the church, he feels as though he needs to pay his penance.
I'm ready.
Now, dude, you're confusing me. Is that you really do want to live?
All I did was craft a top-shelf lie to which a person with strength and heroism could apply their talents. My bet was you needed that. I am sorry.
Just...
And I mean both emphatically and in equal measure.
Just accept the apology here.
Sorry, too. Utterly and completely unnecessary. I almost killed you.
Let him apologize.
Yes. There's that.
I don't know why. I have a feeling them two are going to be like, you know, like when you, not even necessarily when you're a kid, it can happen when you're an adult, but you know, when you have like an enemy or somebody who you absolutely despise and you're always going on at each other and you end up beating the crap out of each other at some point because eventually it raises its head to a point where it's going to tip over, you know, it's going to explode over, and then it actually clears the air and you end up best of friends. I think that's where them two are going to end up.
You think we could find some time to talk later about Aiden? Just some things I need to say, and I'm not sure who I can say them to. I don't really have anyone here right now.
Thank you. Oh, there goes the knee. No, Glenn. No. Oh. Okay, this is getting too much in this episode.
Carol took 3 guns from the armory. I still have one, she still has one. Well, you did hit me over the head.
That was for you.
Yeah, it kind of was.
I think you can find a way. Me can find a way.
And you're gonna find yourself in a place where it's like how it used to be. And if you let too much go along the way, it's not gonna work. Nah, this is a nightmare. And nightmares end.
Alexandria's going down. Just left it fucking wide open. What a stupid man. Lock it down. I'm in here, innit? Oh, God.
We're going to talk about what happened. Not the fight. Not what precipitated it. We're dealing with that. We're going to talk about how he had a pistol he stole from the armory, about how he pointed it at people, and we're going to talk about what he said.
You don't deserve to be here.
There you go.
What you did can never be undone.
What about you fucking dead?
The dead don't choose, but the choices you made, how you sacrificed your own. Bob was mutilated. Consumed.
Yeah, kill him.
Rick just wants his family to live. He wants all of you to live.
If you live long enough. See? Come on, Sasha, kill this twat.
There's terrifying people out there, and he rescued me from them. People like me, people like us, need people like him.
He's fighting it right now. I kind of feel like Rick's bulletproof for the plot at the moment, so I'm not too worried about him.
There's a vast ocean of shit that you people don't know shit about.
Please don't. No. They'll hear you.
Oh, look. Red
Take longer
raincoat.
to reset it. Welcome home.
These bastards need to go.
Father Gabriel came to see me the day before yesterday. And he said our new arrivals can't be trusted. Day later, Rick seemed to demonstrate all the things Father Gabriel said.
And do you possibly think he was just telling you what you wanted to hear?
You tried to kill me.
Kill him. Do it. Do it. you were saying precisely. This is what you're not fucking prepared for. Gear up.
I was scared. I don't belong. Shut up. I was scared.
You need to be watching your back and don't talk to us. It's gonna do the same thing. We have more pressing matters right now.
They all died because of me.
Oh, for God's sake, I'm sick of fucking hearing it.
I asked Gabriel to close it.
Yeah, guess who left it open?
I didn't bring it in.
He did.
It got inside on its own. They always will. The dead and the living, because we're in here. They'll hunt us. They'll find us. They'll try to use us.
Oh, shit. That's just alerted him to it.
We'll survive.
Bloody
Show you
hell.
how. I was thinking, how many of you do I have to kill to save your lives? But I'm not gonna do that. You're gonna change. I'm not sorry for what I said last night.
Because of the truth.
I'm sorry for not saying it sooner. You're not one of us!
You don't want to do this.
Get the hell away from me, Rick.
Oh, good God. You absolute fucking moron. See how quickly things go wrong? Shut up! Told you. Do it. Do it.
Do it.
Thank fuck for that. No hesitation whatsoever. Yes.
Rick?
Fuck-a-doodle-do. See you up to all tricks. Okay, guys, season finale. That was a lot longer episode than expected. I didn't check the running time on it when I started it. I thought it was going to be another 42-minute episode, and we're well over an hour now. I was, I think season 4 one was just a normal length episode. I thought that felt a bit longer than normal, but here's me in the middle of the episode going, it feels as though this is just going to be a slow burn end to the season, and we're going to pick it up next season. And then literally within minutes, little bits and pieces just started to just ramp up on it. It started off like a pressure cooker on a slow burn, and it all just started the minute I said that, just to call my damn bluff. So those are the guys who've just killed the guy in the red poncho. I don't know his name. Did we ever know his name? Have now got all the photographs. They now know about Alexandria. That's another imminent threat. I can't believe Glenn didn't go through with it and kill him, but at the same time, Glenn has still got some humanity in him. He was in the exact same position right there then that what Sasha was in, even though she is absent without leave right now. Okay, I just can't believe he left the door open. He left the gate open. I mean, this man is a catastrophic mess, failure, and a real flight risk, if nothing else. But what it has done is given it's probably going to end up reversing what he wanted from this, with the discussion that he had with her, telling her all about which group and that they don't belong here. He's actually probably now going to have the reverse effect, because he's allowed walkers to get in, and Rick's had to end with that speech. And then her husband comes waltzing in like a complete tool. And how do you accidentally slash someone's throat? But he managed it. And finally, you get it. Or at least she gets it. The pain and the anguish and the anger and the regret instantly as she's holding her husband in her arms there with his throat slashed and blood pouring everywhere. Now you fucking get it. Which is why she's like, do it. Anyway, it's just like, fine, bang. No hesitation whatsoever. You have to learn to become this decisive and brutal when the situation arises. I am fascinated as to how season 6 is going to open up from there. This has actually been a really good season. We've lost people. Noah and Beth, and in particular Beth. I really, really liked Beth. And we've lost her, we've lost Noah, we've lost Tyrese. I can't even remember who else now. It's been quite a long season, but it's the further in we get, the more absolutely sucked in this show makes you. And it turns you into a raging psychopath at the same time. Because you're just like, yeah, fuck it, kill him. But that's just us watching a television show, right? It's not real. It's just entertainment. It's brutal, realistic, compelling entertainment. But at the same time, just imagine, if you can for a second, if you're one of those people that can put yourself in that situation. This is how it makes us feel when stuff's happening like this, like that with Sasha and Glenn and Ren, when you're like, no, just kill him. Fight or flight. This is what the human race does. All of us. A lot of us were put in that position. We're screaming at the TV screen going, yes, do it, kill them, or for whatever situation it is. It's probably how you would really be. Your first instinct is usually your gut feeling. It's usually the right decision. It's usually the one to go with. We learn that as we grow up into adults and we become a little bit more wise to the world, and we see how things are repetitive and repeat, and you look back on situations going, I knew my gut instinct there, I didn't follow it, and it all went to shit. I should have just listened to my own internal body telling me something's off, something's not right. How many of us have been in those situations? And this is exactly how you would have to prepare yourself for this world, that you can't trust anyone. You can't relax for a minute. You sleep with one eye open. You're always on your guard. You're always ready to see the worst in people before you see the good in people, because all's pretty much left is the worst in people because they want what you have. That was a brilliant speech from Rick there. Especially with him saying, no, I'm not sorry for what I said. I should have said it sooner. Right, are you ready for season 6? 2 episodes this week. This is the first one of the 2. I'm now going to go and watch the opening episode of season 6, which you guys will probably get the following day. That was an awesome season finale, and a bit longer one than we normally get. So until then, guys, thanks very much for watching. Don't forget to subscribe to the channel if you haven't already and you're enjoying The Walking Dead with me. All of these are available on playlists on YouTube. The uncut full-length versions are available on Patreon. The link will be in the description as always, and I will see you for the opening episode of season 6 next. Till then, guys, thanks a lot for watching. Take care.